And welcome back for sports. Last time Ash and Pineville played, Pineville defended their home floor with a 12-point win. Now, the Trojans look to even the field. Let's get right into the action. The Trojans looking for redemption, this time on their own home floor. But Pineville would not make it easy, making the first punch, and Kylan Edwards gets the acrobatic layup to fall. But Edwards was not done as he drains a three from the wing. Pineville rolling early. Now it's Ash's turn, and Ashton Bob swings it to Jordan Smith, who gets the 4-point play to drop, and Jordan Johnson says, "I'll join in on the fun, and I'll double it." He gets another 4-point play. The Trojans heating up. Ash ball again, and the Johnson brothers taking matters into their own hands. Jordan Johnson with the 2. Here's Bob again, finding Markel Gaines this time. He was in for a big night as well. Jordan Johnson finds Gaines with the shovel pass, and he does the rest. Nothing but net. Ash ball again, and Chavez Whitehead finds Gaines for another one. The senior was losing his mind out there. Now Gaines in transition, and he finds Jalen Johnson, who does his best John Wall impression with the 360 layup. And if Gaines wasn't tired already, butter. Gaines ended the night with 12 points, and then Jalen Johnson puts the exclamation mark on this one with a nasty left-hand slam. Ash would run away with this one in a dominant win over the crosstown rival Pineville. And taking you back in time for some Tiger baseball, today marks a special day in both LSU baseball and Cenla history. On this day, 28 years ago, Bolton High alum Warren Morris hit the walk-off homer in the bottom of the ninth to beat Miami 9-8 to win the 1996 College World Series. This iconic moment secured LSU's third national title and stamped Morris's name into college baseball history. The SEC championship took place this afternoon between two of women college basketball, LSU and South Carolina. And let's just say things got personal. The Lady Tigers kept it competitive with the #1 team in the country. It was a game of runs, and the refs were swallowing their whistle on a lot of plays. That eventually led to tensions rising as the 2-minute mark, both LSU and South Carolina's benches cleared after South Carolina's Camila Cordorzo shoved Flaujae Johnson to the ground. Johnson's brother then stormed onto the court and left in handcuffs. Simply put, it was pure chaos. Both benches were both disqualified for coming onto the court, and anybody that was hit with a fighting penalty was kicked out of today's game and is disqualified for the first round of the NCAA tournament. Big splash in the transfer portal, picking up Kansas Cam Carter. This is a huge get for a Tigers team who finished last in SEC play in a game over 500 overall. The 6'3" junior averaged 14.6 points and 2.5 assists per game for the Wildcats, who arguably played in the best conference in the nation in the Big 12. Carter, who is originally from Donaldsonville, Louisiana, believes head coach Matt McMahon and his staff will invest in him and help him achieve his dreams in making it to the NBA. Carter will join two highly touted freshmen in 4-star recruits Rob Miller and Curtis Gibbons. Kyrie Irving looking to bounce back for Game 2 of the finals between the Mavs and Celtics, and Jaylen Brown getting his team hyped beforehand, and he used that energy to dribble through two guys to get this vicious slam on the other end. Boston down 3. Few plays later, and Luka Doncic stops on a dime and drains the tough shot from deep. Dallas now up 4. Third quarter now, and Brown tips it to Al Horford, and the big man from Florida, looking like Magic Johnson, finds Drew Holiday for 2. Holiday would lead Boston in scoring tonight. Time winding down in the third, and the little guy off the bench, Peyton Pritchard, drains the downtown heave to end the quarter at the buzzer. Boston defends their home floor and takes Game 2 105-98. Game 3, a lot of local sports now in the books. We had a unique opportunity to catch up with one of the next big things in the boxing world. The signing carousel for Cenla basketball players continues today, with St. Mary's leading scorer Aiden Warren signing close to stay home for college. Warren will join the NSU Demons as a preferred walk-on after a stellar high school career at both Menard and St. Mary's. Warren will join head coach Rick Rivera in the Demons after deeply considering bigger roles at lower division schools. Quick question for you all. What's a Tiger's favorite crayon? Purple. I know. My joke telling is bad, but this week's ACA Athlete of the Week is the complete opposite. Leaving Montgomery's softball program is one of the best. That's right, you saw it coming. St. Mary's Mixon Bankston breaking the pocket like inflation. He's doing his best Chris Brown impression. I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. And he steps into the end zone for the score. We got big news over the weekend that local Ash running back JT Lindsay had announced his commitment to stay close to home and play for the LSU Tigers. Lindsay, also known as Quick Six, has been getting a ton of offers from football programs all over the country, including Mississippi State, Houston, Pittsburgh, Vanderbilt, Cal, U of L Lafayette, Louisiana Tech, Northwestern, Tulane, and LSU. Before committing Lindsay did some digging of his own and reached out to two Ash alum and current students and athletes, Jacobian and Alexis Guillory, on how they liked LSU. And after hearing nothing but positive feedback, his mind was made up. It only took 4 days and an unofficial visit for Lindsay to know that his heart was with the Tigers. Eagles were looking tonight to punch their ticket to Sulphur. All they needed was one more win over Dunham in the quarterfinals. Game 2 of the quarterfinal series, and Menard is on a redemption tour from last year. Eagles up 3-0 early, and Gavin Hilton adds to the fun with a nice double to left center, and the kid is juiced. Look at that acrobatic slide. Cohen LaRue up to bat next, and he pops one up left, and he's out on the catch, but he advances Hilton across home plate for the score. Menard up 4-0. Next up to bat is the big boy, Drake Aldridge. First pitch up, and he makes it look like a golf ball. This one is going, gone, putting Menard up 7-0, and there is a party at home plate for him. Menard would cruise past Dunham in dominating fashion, 11-0 the final. The Eagles' redemption tour continues. They are going back to Sulphur to try to take care of unfinished business. Class of 2024 Manny Tiger running back Jeremiah James announced today via social media that he is committing to NSU and first-year head coach Blaine McCorkle. The Demons are getting one of the most slept-on prospects in the state. During his time at Manny, the 3-star running back was a 2-time state champion and had the privilege of playing with 3 other Division I players in LSU Tigers, Joe Cryer and Tylen Singleton, and Wisconsin linebacker Tackett Curtis. Senior night, there was a lot on the line. The Trojans trying to win their first district title in 30 years against Washita Parish. Trojans ball, and Chavez Whitehead gets through the traffic and gets the tough 2 points. Lions ball, and the first shot is no good. But here's Bradford, who gets the clean up bucket plus the foul. Ash ball, and here's Whitehead on his head. The senior is feeling it early. Fast forward to the end of the third, Ash up 2, and Whitehead finds Jalen Johnson for the acrobatic 2. Now Ash getting after it on defense, and Gaines gets a steal, and everyone make way for the sophomore Tyshawn Duncan, because he do be Duncan. He sends the crowd into the frenzy. But the Lions not going away easy. They find Puckett in the corner, and he drains a 3 to keep them alive. Trojans, though, keeping the shots up, and Jalen says, it's yam time. Duncan gets a 3 off, but it's short. But look at the little guy, Ashton Bob, getting a huge putback in crunch time. Ash would get it done on the defensive end and seal this win 53-51, and the Trojans are district champs for the first time in